Colombo's young people may not adequately represent the youth of Sri Lanka, but they are the ones with the most access to technology and education, and this makes their participation in TEDx a good start towards mobilizing the country's youth. Similar programs in the future may even branch out to include young people from all over the country instead of just one location. Later on, we hear about young people from the North Central Province. But right now, we shift from youth who are trying to make a difference to those who already have. Our next story takes a look at a global fellowship of changemakers as they induct new members and celebrate their work in Sri Lanka. They work with communities on the ground and take on the responsibility of finding solutions to urgent social problems around the world. They are Ashoka Fellows. The Ashoka Fellowship began almost 3 decades ago to identify leading social entrepreneurs and provide them with financial and professional support to assist their projects. The aim was to promote these projects so that they could be refined and used to respond to social needs on a national and international scale. Now there are over 2,000 Ashoka Fellows worldwide in almost 60 countries. The fellowship came to Sri Lanka quite recently in 2003, but has since been able to induct and promote 14 leading social entrepreneurs from around the country.
Where they are, almost in real time.
A number of them came together for an evening to be recognized for their work in Sri Lanka and welcome new members to their fold.
Our fellows' work, I would put it in 6 broad categories: education, health, environment, promoting civic participation and promoting development, citizen sector development, and also human rights work. Some of our fellows, like Professor Harindra, Dr. Dareen, ideas have taken by Ashoka Fellows, and it is now regional and global.
Also speaking at the event was Bill Carmichael, a senior advisor within the Ashoka Fellowship, who clarified what it meant to be a social entrepreneur in today's world.
It's the development of a truly important and impactful new idea. Nothing, of course, is totally new, but new in the sense that it is sufficiently promising, sufficiently different from what other people are doing to address a particular problem, that with good fortune, good luck, and perseverance, it has the probability of becoming a new best practice or a new paradigm for work in the field.
These new ideas branch into varied fields. The Sri Lankan Ashoka Fellows present address needs such as housing, waste management, veterinary care, human rights, English and IT education, and social networking with the use of new media, and these only name a few. Some of the fellows spoke at the event, and a recurring comment was that they often did not realize that their work fell under the category of social entrepreneurship, that they were doing their work out of passion and not obligation.
I suddenly realized that I have a story, which I never realized. But later on I realized that these stories are all over the world. There are many people who try to do things, amazing things. Sometimes they look so stupid to some people. People could laugh about those things. And then suddenly we are called Ashoka Fellows. And we all seems to be so similar in our ways. We seems to be really crazy about the vision that we have. We don't even know where the vision came from. But we strive to achieve something. And I think that's, I suppose, what you call a change maker.
It is this passion and drive that make these individuals a cut above the rest, and so well deserving of the privileges the Ashoka Fellowship grants them, so that they can continue their work to the best of their abilities. There was very little pomp and ceremony as new members were inducted and given the Ashoka badge and certificate, simply because the honor of being an Ashoka Fellow is not about gaining elevated status within society, but about gaining wider entry into communities in need of assistance and having the means to make a positive change where it is so urgently needed.
It's very useful. It enables you to meet other people It enables you to declare that you are anti-elitist and meet an elite group. And it enables you to do things. It is a very realistic thing.
So that's what the Ashoka Fellowship is all about. When we return after the break, we talk to one of the fellows about his work in the border villages of Sri Lanka.